Road to the Super Bowl is here. The NFC and AFC championship game is upon us. The four top teams are about to battle it out. Now, last week, guys, we had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of upsets, a lot of different things that just basically didn't happen. Made a lot of Cowboys fans very, very upset. But this week, guys, we got to talk about the NFC and AFC championship. In this video, we're going to talk about my predictions, who's going to go to the Super Bowl, and who's basically going to go home and watch the Super Bowl from the couch. They're going to have a pretty good seat because they're going to be watching basically Rihanna from home. So let's talk about the road to the Super Bowl right now. So the very first game, guys, on this list is one that is very, very interesting. The San Francisco 49ers versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, if you guys don't know, the San Francisco 49ers have a rookie quarterback that he never started in the very first game. He was the third string quarterback. And to have a rookie quarterback take you to the NFC Championship game is very, very impressive, okay? That 49ers defense is top-notch, the best in the league. But they're going to be playing against Jalen Hurts and the top offense right now. They have to somehow stop A.J. Brown and the run game of the Eagles. And honestly, guys, the defense last week for the Eagles, they showed up and basically shut out the Giants. The run game was non-existent. The pass game was little to none. Even after Daniel Jones and the Giants basically improvised and upset the Minnesota Vikings in the very first wildcard game. So what's going to happen this week? Eagles offense versus the Niners defense. And the Niners offense versus the Eagles defense is going to be a very good battle. Now, right now, I want to show you guys the spread. I'll show you guys the spread in just a little bit. But this game, I believe, is going to be a way back and forth game. And it's going to be very, very incredible to have this game so early on. Now, if I do have to give you guys my prediction, honestly, guys, I do think the Philadelphia Eagles defense is going to somewhat confuse Brock Purdy because he did start to slow down versus the Cowboys. The Cowboys defense, in my opinion, is way better than the Eagles defense, but the Eagles defense is faster. Slay has been one of the top corner, if not the best corner in the NFL. So even though the 49ers have a lot of offensive weapons, Eagles defense will slow down and confuse the rookie Brock Purdy. So I am going for the Philadelphia Eagles to go to the Super Bowl and face either the Chiefs or the Bengals, and that is game number 2. The Cincinnati Bengals versus the Kansas City Chiefs is a must-watch game. There's been a lot of scrutiny, a lot of criticism because they were saying this game should have been on a neutral site. Now, the Cincinnati Bengals are going to be playing Patrick Mahomes at Arrowhead. Patrick Mahomes has not beaten Joe Burrows just yet. This is the 5th straight AFC Championship game for Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. So they do have the experience. But remember, the Cincinnati Bengals won the AFC last year versus the Chiefs. Can this be a repeat? The way Joe Burrows has been playing, the way the offense has been playing, and I'm very impressed how the O-line in general has protected. Even the run game last week was very impressive. They have injuries on the O-line. Nobody expected the Bengals run game and the O-line to hold up the way it did, only allowing 1 sack. That's very impressive, in my opinion, because Joe Burrows has been top 5 most sacked and most knocked down and most pressured quarterback in the season. Playoffs is completely different. It's been a heck of a game, heck of a protection scheme for the Bengals, and I do believe the Bengals will edge out the Kansas City Chiefs yet again, having the Bengals versus the Eagles into the Super Bowl. But we have to talk about the predictions. This is the spread right here for the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. You see the Philadelphia Eagles are favored to win. 145 is the money line. 0.2.5 and the over-under is 46. Quite honestly, guys, I do think the over-under might go under 46. I do think it's going to be a pretty good defensive game. NFC Championship, I don't see a high-powered offense, not like that. I do think they'll slow down Brock Purdy, and I do think the Eagles will slow down that offense. And if they don't, it'll probably be a very good shootout game. Okay, but I honestly have a gut feeling it's going to be way under that. And I'll probably go with the spread of the Eagles. Okay, 2.5. That's just a field goal. I will probably go with the Eagles spread right there. And the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals are actually favorite to win at Arrowhead. Okay, this is the first time the Kansas City Chiefs are the underdogs at home. It's crazy to see that. That's how good the Bengals have been playing, and that's how good Joe Burrows has been executing. Again, guys, I will be going for the Cincinnati spread right here of 1.5 And I'm going to go for the over of 47, setting up a Super Bowl game with the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles. But we have to talk about one more thing. If we compare both Eagles and Niners, this is basically the offense, defense, passing, rushing for both teams. These are the stats. The Eagles have the #2 offense in the NFL. The Chiefs have the #1. The offense for the Niners have the 5th best one, and they have been on a huge win streak that nobody has been able to slow them down. The Cowboys have been the closest, but not quite yet. The defense is going to be pretty darn close. #2 in the league for the Niners, #3 for the Eagles. That's why I kind of think the Eagles will be very competitive and slow down the Niners offense. The passing game, obviously the Eagles have the upper edge with Jalen Hurts, and the rushing game with Jalen Hurts as well. Now, regards to the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals, if you look at these stats and these numbers, you could say, oh my God, the Chiefs are going to win this game clearing cuts. But something's going on in Cincinnati that they have been playing way better in the playoffs. Number 15th ranked offense for the Bengals, #1 for the Chiefs. 12 in defense for the Chiefs, 7th in defense for the Bengals. So, in regards to the defense, you can never really go for that stats because Patrick Mahomes has been a magician throughout his whole career as so far. The passing game, Patrick Mahomes has been the one to sling it. He's been the #1 leader in passing yards this season and so far in the playoffs as well. #7 for the Bengals, 29 in rushing for the Bengals, and 20th for the Kansas City Chiefs. Guys, numbers sometimes lie. You never really know what exactly you might get. But again, those are my predictions. Bengals versus Eagles for the Super Bowl to go toe-to-toe one time to see who wins. This is a make or break game for both Joe Burrows and Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts has gotten so much scrutiny, so much criticism because people say, oh, any quarterback could play under that Eagles scheme. Maybe. Who knows? We got to see. And then Joe Burrows, he wants to be young. He wants to start a legacy. He wants to start a dynasty with the Bengals. That is something we have to prove as well. But let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. If you guys agree, what are your price predictions? What are your picks, predictions, everything for the Super Bowl, for the AFC and NFC Championship? Let me know what you guys got. Who do you guys think will win? Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to subscribe down to the channel, hit the like button. See you guys next time. Peace and love. Bye.